Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Lindsay and I'm Boy Mom Loves to Save. I'm a cash budgeter, so I cash stuff my bills, debt, sinking funds, and savings challenges. Savings challenge money is going to my credit card debt because I'm currently working on the snowball method to paying off all my credit cards. So if that's something you're interested in, I would love for you to stick around. All right, so today is my much filled anxiety day. I have not gone over my full debt because I needed to get some stuff paid off. Otherwise, I would have just been way too overwhelmed to go over it all. I just had so much credit card debt. So this video is going to be a little bit about me and my debt story. I'm not really including my husband's just because he doesn't have much. And this is just, I keep his stuff separate. I do show like a little tracker. He only had 2 credit cards and one's paid off. The other one's down to like $1,500. So he hardly has anything. So this is just mine. And then to make it a little bit more light, I'm going to tack on my $100 cash stuffing $100 into my mini savings challenge binder because I was doing every week I was doing my what I spent that week, but I changed that to every 2 weeks. So I'm tacking that onto this video that will be up on Monday. Today is Saturday. Boys had opening day of baseball and pictures, and my husband had to work, so it was just me, and having to be at opposite ends of the park was a nightmare, but we made it through and it was fun. But first things first, I've been waiting for this. I ordered this I knew I was going to want to order some stuff because Busy Lizzie sent me several of her savings challenges, and then in one of her videos she had a coupon code, so I figured it was the perfect time because I was wanting to support her as well because I had a bunch of her savings challenges, but they were all free. So I wanted to support her. So this is all from Plan with Layla Blue. I did open it beforehand because I wanted to make sure I got the information with our addresses on it out before I filmed. But here is her card. And then I'm gonna set it off to the side here, little freebie stickers. And then I ordered this $500 savings challenge. I ordered 2 of them to go my boys' binders. I have one of my boys is in blue, the other one's in green. So I'm gonna incorporate this soon, I hope. But I love these. I have been eyeing these for so long. So Pigpen, that will be for Lennox because I always call him Pigpen. And then we love Disney. And then this one, she only had 1 of. I wanted to order 2. This I want to do for my boys. I am stuffing in their binders for a future car. They're so young, but I am stuffing for that. So that's what I wanted to use this for. This, I can't remember if I ordered this one or if it's a freebie. And then this one was a freebie. Love it. Another freebie. So cute. They are amazing quality. I love them. Clear back. Best Dad, Better Together. I love that as well. We don't really do like Father's Day, Mother's Day. We do like cookouts, that kind of stuff. But we don't do a whole lot of gifts. So I am going to incorporate this somehow because I think it's adorable. So that is that. So I love it. Okay, on to my debt. So, and I'm going to kind of tell the story. I've Sharpie from writing this all out all over my hands. I'm going to kind of tell them my story as I go along. So yes, I am a nurse practitioner. I do have my master's degree. So I do have a lot of debt from that, but I'll go over that. I was working up until September of 2019. I was working in a hospital. I was a GI specialty and I loved my job. Planned on never leaving. I loved it. Summer of 2019, the organization came to us in a secret meeting that we had to stay for. Then they said to us, you either have to switch to this other organization or you don't have a job come October. So that came with a lot of meetings with the doctors of the organization. In the end, they did end up offering me a contract, and they did end up offering my dream job of only working in the hospital, no clinic. The problem, sorry, that dog keeps barking. And my windows are open in my room. But, so they did offer me a contract, my dream job, no clinic, only hospital, love the hospital. But as a nurse practitioner working in a hospital, that comes with having to stay late. And I was working. That hospital was an hour away from where I live. And a lot of nights when I was in the hospital, I wouldn't see my kids. So yes, they offered me my dream job. I really wanted to take it, but I decided not to. So September 1st of 2019, I started my current job. But in that time frame, I think between summer of 2019 and September, somewhere in there, my husband took a pay cut, leaving his job to go to another company because they offered a program that you would go to the community college during the day, take welding classes, and they would pay you your hourly wage, but you had to work there so long before you applied for that. So he took a pay cut, and pretty much he could only afford his child support and his truck payment. I paid the rest, but we were good. We had debt, but we were doing fine. So I had taken out a personal loan to consolidate our old debts. September of 2019, I started my job. I am kind of like an independent contractor for several health insurance companies. I go to people's homes. I travel around my area for work. Right now, I've been working an hour west of where I live, but I'm home. I set my hours. They're very flexible. I love it. The job, I love the hospital, but I love the flexibility for having kids. I'm always home. I get to pick them up from school, drop them off to school. I'm always there for their activities. So for that reason, I love my job. Being an independent contractor, it is a 1099 job, so no taxes are taken out. Right after starting, later in the fall of 2019, I bought Disney timeshare on a loan. So my credit cards, I got most of them paid off, but now I am down to my Capital One, which I have left $3,009.68. The interest rate is 25.9%, and the monthly minimum is $145. Next, I have my Synchrony. These are my last two credit cards. I started this journey in October of last year, but really started cracking down in November. So I owe $4,357.87. This has a 29.74% interest rate with a monthly minimum of $156. Then for my personal loan, from when I consolidated our old debts, this is down to $8,000, and this is as of today. My trackers that I go over on my monthly closeouts, that does not include interest, just because I'm not going to stay. There's no way I'll keep up on it. But this has a 21.74% interest rate with a monthly minimum of $699. And then, like I was saying, in sometime late fall 2019, I bought Disney timeshare. So my Disney timeshare is down to, and most of them are not this expensive. I just bought a lot of points for mine. When people typically don't spend this much money on it, but the monthly minimum is $390. But I wanted a lot of points because as the boys get older, we want to go to Hawaii, use the timeshare out there, that kind of stuff. So it just made sense for us after evaluating all of our different options. So I bought the Disney timeshare. Then the pandemic hit. My husband was still at the lower paying job. And then because I go to people's homes and be in healthcare, I could not go into people's homes for an extended period of time. So the pandemic came with a lot of unknowns. So we were late to pay our taxes in 2020 for the 2019 tax year, but it was still paid off in 2020. But there were so many unknowns that I didn't want to send a big chunk of money because nobody knew what was going on. So I just felt like I couldn't get ahead and was never able to pay our taxes on time, but always within that file year. So when I filed in 2020 for 2019, I still paid it in 2020. So I was never able to get ahead on our taxes. Let's go back to before my husband went back to the job in 2022. So I was never able to get ahead on taxes. And he really couldn't help with a whole lot because he was at that lower paying job. So we were getting by, but it was rough. So, but we made do. And so I was never able to really save up because of all of our monthly minimums of how many credit cards and the loans and just everything, because during the pandemic, ran up credit cards. It just, we didn't have the money coming in because of me and my job. So we are in 2023. So for last year's taxes, I was close, but I did not pay it. So tax time, and it's fine. I got an extension and it will be paid. So I'll go over my plan here. So for 2022 taxes, for my state taxes, I owe $2,857. That's a mess, but that's okay. For my federal taxes, I owe $12,771. So it's filed, but I'll go over my plan here. And so, yes, so late summer of 2022, he went back to his other job. And then October of 2022 is when I started writing down the debts to determine how much or how to get stuff paid off. Like, how is it going to work best for us? I started watching TikTok videos and YouTube and trying to figure out how to cash stuff the next month bills while still currently paying the current month bills. So that's kind of my story. But for this, I also have the student loans. This one is kind of like a personal student loan I took. It is a student loan, but this one is down to $2,704.90. And then this has an 8.24% interest rate, and the monthly minimum is $56.65. Student loan number one, this is the federal student loans. These are currently at 0%. As of right now, September of this year, they're supposed to kick back in. So these have not been my concern. Everything else has been. So that's why I've kind of been going really hard at everything and putting so much money into savings challenges so I can make one big payment towards stuff. So my student loan number one is $20,564.08. And this is for my bachelor's and master's degree. When the interest kicks back in, it is going to be at 5.875% with a monthly minimum of $130.76. My second student loan, this is the big one, $111,000, $111,108.16. This will also be at a 5.875%, if I could write here, interest rate. And then this monthly minimum is going to be $708.80. So this is a grand total of all of my debts. Oh, I hate this number. $186,146.69. And so far this year, I've already paid off over $20,000. So I was over $200,000 in debt before January 1st. So that's that. Now, next, this is going to be, I have 3 pages here, my plan. So I guess I should go back. So on top of my pay that I get, and being a contractor and a 1099, it's kind of like I get paid according to work. I get a bonus that they started recently according to certain metrics from the previous month. So we are in May. Come towards the end of May, I will get a bonus from April if I meet the metrics on that. So and then also for June, I am picking up a ton of extra shifts or a ton of extra days because of I'm wanting to bump up according to my availability that I give to the next level to get the higher bonus. So we worked it out. I let them know my schedule. So I'm going to be working 6 days a week so that come July, I'm hoping to get a very big bonus. It should work out. I'm not really too concerned about it. But anyways, my plan for the month of May from my April bonus plus what I pay every week towards my debt that I'm working on, the debt snowball, plus my savings challenges, I want to pay off my state taxes and Capital One. Then for June, for May's bonus, what I pay for my debt snowball and savings challenges, I want to pay off Synchrony and put $1,500 towards federal taxes. Then for July, for June's bonus, which I'm hoping to be a big one, I will know come the last day of June what my bonus will be, but I won't get it till like the 3rd or 4th week of July. So for my bonus, what I pay every week plus the challenges, then I'm hoping to finish my 100 envelope savings challenge that month as well. My plan is to pay off my personal loan, put $1,000 towards my student loan that is not part of the federal, where it's on the pause right now. And I want to pay $2,000 towards my federal taxes. For August, for my bonus, what I pay and my challenges, I want to pay off that student loan and put $2,000 towards federal taxes. So my plan that I wrote out is just for May through August. Then starting in September, and this is all subject to change, stuff could come up, but I've been doing really good this year. I am determined to get this stuff paid off. So if all goes as planned, for the month of September, I hope to be starting my total debt at $157,254.87. That would be almost $29,000 less than what it is today. Plus the $20,000 that I've already paid off from the first of the year would be, almost $50,000 in debt in a year. So, but that has come with a lot of cuts and not doing things, but we still are, and because we're putting so much money towards loans, we are still taking our vacations. People may not agree with it, but we are still going to go to Michigan to see family, and we are still going to go to Disney. I'm not going to keep busting and paying out all this money and not enjoying life and my kids at the age that they are. So some people may agree with it, some may not. That's just a non-negotiable in my household. But I do save up for that. So by paying off all of my credit cards, my personal loan, and my small student loan, all of those monthly minimums come to $1,635.65 per month. So by September, I should have that much more free per month than what I started with in January. So it's worth it. Then that is, my credit cards, loan, and small student loan. 2023 taxes, so that I don't get in this, so I can get it paid by the tax deadline. My plan is to set aside money every week starting in September, not much, because then I also have mapped out, if all goes as planned, several large savings challenges that should have more than enough money put away for next year's taxes. And then my Disney timeshare, Disney Vacation Club will be my next one in my snowball. And then my federal student loans, I'm just planning on paying the monthly minimums until 2024 and then reevaluate where I'm at with this here. Now, I do reevaluate these numbers constantly, probably almost daily, but in the grand scheme of things, really, I won't know where I'm at with the debt snowball, and then I don't know. But anyways, that's my plan. I'm not really quite sure what I'm trying to say. But anyways, yes. So, but yes, this will be reevaluated all along the way too. And then starting in September, my federal taxes that I should have left to pay is $7,271. And my plan is to have that paid off between September and October with bonuses and savings challenges. So if I go back to this page, come September, my plan is to have this paid off, this paid off, this one paid off, this one paid off, and this one paid off. So that would make, I guess I could cover all this up. 2, using up all these sticky notes, but I'll use them for my next month because I plan on doing this every month just to see my progress on top of my kind of breakdown that I do during my monthly closeout. So that is what I will be left with. My Disney timeshare, about half of that left, and then student loans. That's my plan. Hoping nothing goes wrong between now and then, because I really think I can do it as long as life doesn't throw me any curveballs. But also my husband, instead of fixing our boat up and putting a bunch of money into it, he's thinking about bringing it to trade it in and just let him know that it needs some work, because a lot of these places will take it because they have the mechanics and they'll just fix it anyways, for a pontoon boat. But I said, that's on you, because I'm trying to get this stuff paid off. But with him, he's got a 21-year-old, an 18-year-old, and a 17-year-old. The 17 and 18-year-old, their birthdays are in July. So his youngest, not including mine and his little boys, will be 18. His child support will be done. And he said, I'm just used to the last however many years, 15 years paying child support. So I'm used to not seeing that money. So why not get a boat? And then we can all go out on a pontoon boat, because our boat that we have is not big enough for all 7 of us. So it's kind of up to him what he wants to do with that. I would rather put the money towards something else, but I also am a Michigan girl from right on Lake Michigan, so I love boats. So I'm kind of playing, not saying a whole lot. And then also our goal with him is to have his truck paid off by the end of the year, which that would free up $610 a month, plus his child support will be done starting in September. And then he's got 1 credit card left, and I'm hoping to get that paid off by July. So and then our bills throughout the month, we don't have a whole lot of bills. We have our mortgage, we have water, we have internet, we have garbage. Let me see here. He pays internet, so mortgage, gas and electric, that's for my small student loan, that will be gone. Water, Verizon, our cell phones, garbage, and then we will have another year of stuffing for preschool, because my youngest will be in 4-year-old pre-K. Insurance, he pays for the insurances, so that I don't have to worry about. But that's pretty much it. We just don't have a lot of monthly actual bills, because not a ton comes out of his. I know insurance, internet, he pays his truck, and I think that's pretty much it. So I really think this is doable. And if something was to happen, I mean, I do have a small emergency fund that I'm still going to keep continuing, put a little bit to every week until 2024, and then I'm going to reevaluate again. But it is only May, and I have already been looking into 2024 on savings challenges and how I'm going to plan it out. I love crunching these numbers, so I have fun with it, and I change it a million times, but I try to see what works best. But anyways, that is it. That is my debt update and what I owe. So I am going to stop this video, and then I will insert the video of my mini savings challenges where I stuff $100. So I will see you over there. I am cash stuffing $100 into my mini savings challenge binder. So jumping ahead here, getting a little excited. So for my monkey savings challenge, I am going to do $10 today. $10. I guess when you see this, it will be past tense. So did anybody do anything fun and exciting this weekend? 20, 40, 50, 60. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay. Got to talking and I wasn't paying attention. Yes, that's correct. I should have only had 3 10s to start off with. All right. And next is the 80 savings challenge. And today I am going to do the 6. 5 and 6. So this one has 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 71, and it will be $80 when completed. So next week I should be finishing several of these, which will be exciting because a lot of these savings challenges came in bundles of more than one. So I wanted to work on them and get them done, get these done so I can work on the next ones in the bundle, because I want to go shopping on Etsy some more, but my goal is to finish some of them that I already have. Cat Savings Challenge is getting 10 today. do 10. So this is at 55. Next is avocado. This one is getting 10 today. So this has 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. And I was going through some of my sinking funds now that I'm getting towards the end of my credit card. Still have personal loan and student loans, but some of these are going to, these mini savings challenges are going to help fund some of my sinking funds. So this one's going to go for emergency. I was writing on here. This one's going to go towards debt. And then this one I wrote, this one's going to go towards my meat stock up. And the side hustle feet challenge is getting 15. This is going to help fund my Michigan when we go to Michigan. Sorry, my nose tickles. Fund when we go to Michigan in August. So this one is going to get 15 today. Five, 10, 15. So out of 200, this has 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And then the Planet Savings Challenge, this one's going to go towards debt, and this one will be completed next week as well. So today it's just going to get 5. $5. Now at 20, 40, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, and 70. The Wipe Away Debt Toilet Paper Savings Challenge. Okay, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Mermaid, this one is going to go towards debt as well, and this one is going to get 6 today, the 4 and the 2. $6. 5 and 6. 20, 25, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 38. And this one will be finished. So all the ones that I have towards debt are going to be finished next week. So I can make another payment. It won't be a huge one, but it will be a decent amount. So I'm loving these small savings challenges. And then this one today is going to get 6. $5 and 6. 5, 10, 15, 20. 142. And then this one will also go towards debt and be completed next week. Gone fishing. So my goal when I'm planning these what I'm going to stuff for this week, I'm trying to get these big ones knocked out of the way. So I'm going to do another 20. So 2, 4, 6, $80. And last but not least is the bingo. And that's just gonna get the rest, which is $2. The last two. So I'm trying to get the big ones done here so that I can start working on the bigger ones here, because I've only been stuffing 100, so I can only do one of the bigger challenges per week because of trying to hit all the other ones. And then this is gonna go towards medical, and then this one is gonna go towards debt. So in here I have 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that is it. I've already pulled the savings challenges that I'm going to replace the ones that I will finish next week so that I can have that ready to go. But that is all that I have for today. If you've made it this far, I want to say thank you. I appreciate you. I hope everybody has a good week. So until the next time, bye.